Come on up out of there, Dust. I know you're in there. Where you at? Huh? You think you just gonna come up in my studio and destroy my equipment? Nah, I got something for you. It ain't gonna happen. Huh? Oh, you think you can hide? Huh? You think you can get up in my knobs and get up in my buttons and start making it to where they won't work correctly? I can't allow that. This my equipment, not yours.
All right, guys, so check this out. The other day, my wife came into the studio. She knocked on the door and she was like,
"Hey, honey, are you busy?"
I'm like, "Nah, I'm just working on music. What's up?" She was like,
I think we need to have an intervention."
I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh my God. If you're talking about that, honey, we can do it 2 times a week, okay? She was like,
"No, stupid, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your obsession with cleaning up and your whole mission to keep dust away from everything is starting to become a problem. You have OCD or ODD or whatever it's called."
I'm like, babe, I don't really know what you're talking about. I don't have OCD. I don't have anything. I just want to make sure that my equipment doesn't get damaged. And she was like,
"You know what? You don't see it, but I see it. So you're either going to get professional help or else."
I'm like, huh? Okay. Watch this. She told me I needed help. So here it is. Oh man, what's going on, guys? Man, this your boy Marcus Elbow from ElbowMediaStudios.com. Welcome to Healthy Music YouTube channel. I just want to really come by and talk to y'all today about something that I really truly believe that if you do not do, you will eventually start to have damaged equipment, and that is clean your studio, clean your equipment, dust your equipment, because if you do not, I guarantee you, you will start to have problems. A long time ago when I first started this journey, this music journey, I used to have a lot of DJ equipment. I had a lot of mixers. I had a lot of stuff like that. And I used to have equipment that would get damaged. And I used to be like, damn, how is my equipment getting damaged? I dusted, I cleaned it, I do whatever. I mean, I probably wasn't cleaning it that good. My mom used to always tell me my room was dirty, but I did used to try to clean my equipment every once in a while. But then I would notice that I would start having, these issues with my knobs, with my fader, with my drum machine. I would hit the button, it wouldn't trigger, then it would trigger. And I was like, man, what the hell is going on? So I would take it back to the music store and they would like, yo, we can't return that. You've had it too long. So if you want to buy a new one, that's fine. So one day, one of the salesmen walked over to me. He said, "Hey, buddy, I see you in here a lot. And I know you've tried to bring a few things back. Have you ever thought about finding a way for you to really keep your equipment a little bit more clean, maybe investing in a case or something like that?" And I was like, man, why would I need a case? I ain't taking it nowhere. It's like, no, but if you protect it, if you cover it, then you won't get as much dust into the equipment and you won't start having these electronic problems. And I started thinking about it and I'm like, you know what? He might be right. So from that point on, I started covering up my equipment. It wasn't the best looking thing in the world, but it worked. I started having equipment longer. I wasn't running into a lot of problems with my knobs not working, my drum machines and stuff like that. And I was just like, man, I cannot believe that dust could be that destructive to your equipment. You know what I mean? Now moving into the future, when I started back really doing this YouTube channel, my wife bought me a denim DJ set, which was very, very expensive. Thank you, honey. That was an awesome birthday present. But when she bought it, I played, around with it. I started trying to DJ again. It had been 20 years since I touched some tables. So I was messing around with it. And then I stopped messing with it. But then I started noticing that I was starting to get an accumulation of like this grit on the face of all 3 of my units. And I was like, man, what the hell is this dust? What is this? And I was dusting it. I was trying to dust it, but I think it had a little bit to do with the humidity in Texas and Houston, of course. And it was just starting to really get gummy, man. It was freaking me out. So I went to Zounds and I was like, okay, let's see if they have a case or something like that. And those cases were stupid expensive. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not fit to be going to do no wedding or no DJ set or nothing like that. I just want to protect it from the, you know, from the dust or whatever. So I saw this company called DeckSaver. Now, y'all know about DeckSaver. And if you don't, DeckSaver is a company that make custom covers. They're plastic, hard plastic. They're durable, and they make sure that somebody wastes something on your equipment, dust can't get in. These things are pretty freaking awesome, right? Well, I didn't know that at the time because I kept telling myself, man, this is kind of expensive. You're talking $79, $89 for one cover. I had 3 different units. I had my deck players, which is one on the left, one on the right, and I had my mixer, but they had my custom cover. I kept telling myself, I'm not fit to pay that much money. You know, we talking almost $280, $270 something dollars for just covers. I'm like, that's crazy. But you know what? I said, man, I got to protect this. If this stuff starts going bad in here, that's just a waste of money. So I went ahead and bought the covers. I cleaned up my decks real good before I put the covers on. And you know what? I checked back on my covers after a few weeks and I did not have any dust, no gunk buildup. Here we are 2-3 years later, and I still don't have any issues since I started using these covers. Now, before you start saying to yourself, I can already hear you talking.
Oh Lord, here go Elbow again, trying to get us to buy something that's expensive. Bro, we don't have money like that, Elbow. Please, bro, stop recommending this stuff.
I'm not trying to tell you to do anything. What I'm telling you is that you need to protect your equipment. You need to cover your equipment. Now, you can go cover it with a sheet. You can cover it with a rug. You can cover it with a pillowcase. I don't give a damn what you cover it with, but you need to cover it with something because you are going to start having electronic problems, I guarantee. There's no question, you know what I mean? But this is something that I felt like I needed to talk to you about because at this point, I think I got 14 covers. It then got kind of ridiculous, right? But I love these covers so much that I just really had to share this story with y'all. And I know it's some people out there and there's some producers out there that are losing equipment. That equipment is starting to go out. Some of your pads are starting to act crazy. I'm telling you, it is the dust. And we don't even want to talk about drinks. I do not even allow anyone to come in my studio with a drink. Ain't happening. If you're drinking, go drink in the kitchen. I'll see you when you finish your drink. I do not play that because I do not want any type of anything wasting on my equipment. It just ain't gonna happen. So listen, man, I just had to share this with y'all. This is something that I was thinking about, and I said, hey, look, let me share this with you guys so y'all can ensure that y'all equipment is not being damaged by dust, dirt, and grit, and all that other stuff. Okay, listen, I appreciate y'all for staying to the end of the video. I already know what it is, man. Make sure you hit that subscription button, hit that like button for sure, and you know what I mean, go ahead and get down in the comments and let's talk about this. Is it too expensive? Y'all don't want to spend that much money? I understand. Let me know if you got some type of cover or something, or some company that makes covers that don't look as hideous as putting a pillowcase over it. And I would love to talk about that, and I would love to hear what you guys are using to protect your equipment. If you're looking for any type of equipment, you can go run over to Zounds and definitely find something. I have links in the description. If you click on those links, it would help support the channel, and y'all already know I appreciate it. Listen, man, this has been Healthy Music, man. Definitely trying to feel better, get better, and make better music, okay? I will holler at y'all in the next video. All right, man. One, peace. I'm out.